Dab on him, dab on him. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Ceeezzy. You already know what's poppin'. I'm here with Jenny.
Hello.
Mid-bite. There we go. And then we're here at Super Duper in Concord. It's my favorite spot to go. It's like one of my favorite spots. Yeah. So today's topic is going to be do's or don'ts for guys. And since I got the expert over here, I figured why not? Why not?
Might as well.
What should a guy do on a first date, in your opinion?
Do on a first date?
Yeah.
Be a gentleman. Open the door, close the door. Be on time, because sometimes they be late, and that's embarrassing.
I don't know who'd be late. Nah, I wasn't late today, for sure. Huh, Jenny?
You were a little bit late, honestly. I was sitting here for a good 10 minutes waiting for you. Slapping some music.
I'm sorry. So open the door
and be gentlemen. Like, don't be rude.
So like, what does that consist of though? Like, if you had to be more specific.
Like open the door when she comes to the car. Open the door when, you know, you guys get to the restaurant or whatever. Maybe even pull out her chair too. That's kind of nice. It's cute when they do that.
Like that.
And then like wait for her. Don't ever walk in front of her. Like, that's just no.
What if he's gonna open the door?
Okay. I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, when you're like, say you guys, like, after the dinner you guys walk or something somewhere, like, don't walk in front of her, like, or I don't know, because that's happened before, and I'm like, hello.
You're like, you with me?
You came with me. You brought me here.
Is there like things you shouldn't say on a first date? Things you should say?
Don't be hella cocky. Like, it's not all about you on the date. Like, there's people who just love to talk about themselves, and it gets really awkward because there's only so much you can say to boost somebody up. After a while, it's like, okay, like, I don't care anymore. Especially on a first date that you guys don't know each other. It's kind of hard to like keep the conversation going when all they're talking about is themselves.
So then what should you talk about?
I'm gonna ask questions.
Like about the other person then?
Yeah, so like ask questions like, oh, what do you do? You know, do you go to school, this and that, whatever. You know, little things to try and get to know them. And then like, of course they're gonna ask you too, but don't just like go on about yourself and then like not even ask them like what it is they're interested in or like things like that.
How do you feel? Because I personally think you should probably get deep on the first date, just from personal experience, but then there's some girls that might say that's not really required on the first date, or that's like pushy.
I think that's more, it more depends on the person, like the person you are. Like, there's some people who like to get deep, and there's some people that are very reserved and they don't like to talk about things that are personal on the first date. So
you personally, what would you say?
Me personally, I like to go deep just to like knock everything out the way, because just feel like you save more time that way. That way, if there's certain things that you really don't like, you think are red flags or that bother you a lot, you know right there and then.
Sure. I feel like that's the ultimate reason why you should do it. Because in that way you can get to know someone like real quicker, versus if you're like on the superficial stuff first, then you like kind of get to know them, but their true colors don't come out until like you see how they really are. Yeah. Deep down inside.
And there's certain questions that will bring out certain things that you might be like, oh no.
Like what?
Like, nah.
Just so they can know, just so it's not like a mystery as to like what.
I don't know. I would have to be in the situation to like.
So like if I were to tell you like, because this is something I would say. It'd be like, what's the relationship like with you and your mom? Yeah. Because to me that would be important. Yeah. Like how you treat your mom, how you are with your mom. Because there are certain girls that are like, oh, I don't like my mom, she doesn't help me out or whatever. But then again, it's like, that's your only mom. So to see like their perspective,
that's your mom forever.
Yeah.
Forever, ever. No, yeah, I agree. Like things like that, or like just their family in general. Like, do you like hanging out with your family? Because I'm very like all about my family. So if somebody tells you like, nah, I don't like being around them, it's kind of like, okay, like why though? Like, yeah, you know,
what's your reason?
So to me, like, that's like, oh no, I'm cool. Because if you can't be around your family, like, and you're say like rude or whatever, like, I don't know if I would want to bring you around my family. Yeah. Because they're important to me, you know?
Like, yeah, if someone were like, I don't hang out with my family, or I don't like my family, or this person did me dirt, like, really anything negative, it's like a no-go. Because it's like, why don't you just look at the positive instead of the negative? That just shows like the type of person you are. And truth be told, like, you could have something that like, you had the right to hate them, like 100%. Like, they did something dirty to you. But you still gotta like forgive and forget and learn to move on and be a better person. Because if you just hold on to that stuff, it's not gonna let you grow as a person.
Yeah, but I think that's more like, goes more with like how mature you are to be able to, yeah, to forgive. Not necessarily forget, but forgive and just move on with your life, because it's not something that you're gonna be holding on to forever.
Meeting the parents, do's and don'ts. Oh shit!
Oh god!
Oh shit! Just got real.
It's serious now.
Oh shit! Jenny literally like sit there and stopped. It was like, oh. Jenny about to pat you on the back. Make sure you're okay.
I got nervous now. No, I think as far as meeting the parents, like, I don't know, like, it's just weird because there's like a lot of people that I've met that don't take that serious no more. Like, it's not important, you know? But for me it is. When, you know, if I know like I'm gonna introduce my parents to somebody, or somebody to my parents, like, to me it's really important. So the way like you come in, the way you come dressed, like the way you're presenting yourself, to me that's important. So like, come in, say like you smoke weed or something, you know? If you come high, that's a no. That's a red flag. That is not okay. Because to me, it's cool to do it outside, you know, on your own time, whatever. But if you know it's important for your significant other and you come like that, like, that's messed up. That is messed up.
It's disrespectful.
It's disrespectful toward you and towards your parents, because I'm pretty sure your parents are not gonna be like cool with it, you know, like, oh yeah, he seems good for you. Like, nah, especially Mexican parents.
Oh, I agree. It's bad news.
It's bad.
Bad news bears if you do that.
My dad would be like, nope, turn around. Like, you know where the door is.
Like, walk right back out that door you came in.
You turn.
What if you're like, Dad, I love him though?
You're like, you could go too. You know where the door is.
Damn.
I feel like that though. But that really is disrespectful. Like, look presentable, you know? Especially if you know if it's important to somebody else, like, that you supposedly love, yeah, or you don't care for, whatever.
So how long would you say that you would take until like introducing them to your parents? Jenny's like thinking about flashback memories right now. I don't know what happened to Jenny, but somebody like done fucked up something when meeting her parents, because she's got like
I would wait. I don't even know. No, I think I would wait at least like half a year in.
Bruh, how did I know she was gonna say?
I don't know, like half a year in, you know, just to be safe. Because like, I don't know, like, you know, when you bring somebody home and then you like later on, you like, your family's like, oh, where's so and so, like, you know, how are you guys? And I don't know, some parents like to be very involved. So it's like,
not personal experience then.
Oh no,
no.
No,
never.
No, but I don't know, I just feel like people change their minds too much nowadays. I feel like one day it's cool, the other day and then, like, I don't know, I just feel like that's a good time to like
make sure
at least have things secured enough to be able to bring them and know like, okay, he's not just playing around, and like it'll continue.
Because you don't want to deal with that, like, oh, ¿dónde está el novio? That's the worst, when you go to a party and then like remember a girl from like back in 2014. You're like, I broke up with her in like 2015. What are you still talking about this for? I knew her in high school. What I have noticed though is that Jenny, when we're talking about the parents, all of a sudden started getting a little serious. Is something trip you up? Something you want to talk about? Get off your chest?
No, but like, I just heard a lot of people's stories. And I'm like, oh, hell no.
You like, better not happen to me.
Hell no.
Not the one, not today.
I would send him home. Like, hell no.
Damn, like that? See, Jenny,
turn around, try again.
Try again? Your dad might not want him to try again. He might be like, nope, lock the door.
No, before he even sees my dad. We're gonna have a little checklist.
You're gonna have like a meeting outside the house like, with them?
Yes.
But, hey, this is what we gotta do. Don't say this, or this. I need you to say hi to my mom. Say she looks very young. I feel like your mom would be like, what?
No, my parents are hella chill. They're goofballs. They're goofballs, but my dad is still a little old school. So, as far as like looking presentable and like, you know.
Yeah, her mom's hella chill though.
She is. She's dope.
She's like one of the homies, I feel like.
She's my homie.
She's mine.
Really good.
Surprised? I think they're like one of the best, to be honest.
I used to get, there's one in San Francisco. There used to be one in front of my school. And I used to get these at night when I was sleeping.
That's where I first found it out. It was in San Francisco.
Yeah?
Yeah. And then they made one here and I was like, oh my god, thank god. I don't have to go over there to go get food now.
I know, I was happy too.
I feel like I want to say like social media. Like what are do's and don'ts on there? Like what should a guy not do to get a girl mad? Like what would irritate you? Like, oh, I seen this and you doing this and this makes me mad and blah.
Honestly,
or nothing. You're like, whatever.
I don't know, because I don't really feel like, I don't know, it's not a big deal to me, but I think I would say maybe like commenting on like girls' pictures. I don't even think like liking them is a problem. I think more like if you're commenting or you're like trying to follow them, like a bunch of like females and like you're being sketched and stuff, I think that's like a don't. Like, don't be doing that. Like, for what? Like, I'm pretty sure half of the girls that you're trying to do all this with, you're never even gonna meet. So like, come on, like don't even try.
Well, you got Jenny right in front of you. Why are you gonna do that? Why are you gonna do that?
Man,
Jenny's like, yes, I'm a queen. Get it
hello.
Right. Get it right. Hair flip? Did I see a hair flip? Damn. Subtle flex over here.
Man. Another one would be, I think what bothers me is like when they're on social media but they're not like texting me back. Cause it's like, I know you have time and you're not making time for me.
We gone.
That's right. Can I take your car?
Huh?
Can I take your car?
Yeah, go ahead. You can have it now. So you're like, fuck, I get this black one, nice leather seats and everything.
I mean, I kind of like my red one.
The reason I left was because when Jenny said that,
he'd be doing that, that's why.
I'd be doing that.
That's why.
I don't do it to Jenny,
guilty.
Though. I don't do it to Jenny because Jenny's a queen. But all you little Tatianas, though.
You just take 5 million years to reply, but it's okay.
What the fuck? Who'd you find that out from? Who'd you find that out from? Who told you I do that? I don't do that to you. I don't do that to you. Jenny, don't say that.
Sometimes.
Fuck.
Yesterday.
Like, let me check my messages. Let me check. Did I get so many messages though? Like, to be honest. I should be better at texting back.
So do I. I do hair. Come on.
True.
Exactly.
Jenny is good at replying. I'm like fucking terrible. I'm like the worst, probably. No, you're supposed to say no, Caesar. No, you're not. You're dumb. You're okay. It's fine.
Nah, it's good, whatever. I ain't tripping.
And Jenny's like crying, like, fuck! Ceeezzy doesn't text me back. Just hella mad. Like, I get like one word replies and I'm like, why is Jenny mad?
For real. I'm like, over this.
I'm like, over this. Like, Ceeezzy, you took 10 minutes. Like, this is unacceptable.
Like, what were you doing?
Called me, FaceTime me, like, where are you at? Where are you at that you can't text me back?
Give me your location right now.
Wow. I feel like Jenny, like, this is funny though, because like I feel like Jenny's not joking. Like, not joking. Like, yo,
I'm for sure joking.
No.
This is how I put it.
Hold up, here we go.
I'll be working, you know, you have your job too, you be working, whatever. But I work with both of my hands. So if I could find time to text you through my appointments and stuff,
true,
there is no reason why you couldn't at least find time to send one real quick.
I'm not gonna lie, look, confession, okay? Today I was thinking that same exact thing, and I'm telling Jenny for the first time right here, that...
What did you do?
Like, how dare you not have told me before you told them? What is up with you? No. But I was wondering, like, how does Jenny text back so fast if she's at work? Or like faster than most girls, right? Most girls that are like at home doing like nothing, because you see it on Snap, like a minute later, they're not doing something, so why they aren't texting back? And Jenny somehow is braiding hair and managing to text me back like quick. I would say fairly quick. And then I'm like, what the fuck?
You know what the trick is? My phone's constantly ringing from DMs that I get for appointments.
From dudes, my clients, from dudes.
No,
from dudes.
For my appointments. So my clients think I'm checking my phone because I hear my phone ringing, and they just think they're like DMs and stuff for like appointments, or like my appointments for the day. So like they don't mind if I'm on my phone. So I'll text back really quick and then keep going.
Yeah.
But my timing is already really fast when it comes to like braiding and stuff. So it's not like I'm taking hours anyway, so they don't mind it at all. And if they do, I'm be like, I'm talking to somebody that's coming today, okay?
Oh, damn. little horns, like a horn popping our hands.
Don't tell me what to do. You know my mom.
Oh. Like, it's my mom. She wants to know if I ate already or not. Like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? How dare you? How dare you criticize my work?
I'm on fire. Do's and don'ts around their friends.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
That one's a big one. Oh, that's just
I feel like I already know what you're gonna say. You're gonna be like a guy that like shows off in front of his friends.
That too. It's just more like acting different in general, like around your friends than like with your girl alone. Like, why? Like, be the same person. Like, you don't be extra for what? Like, your friends already know you. Like, why do you have to act out? Like, it doesn't make you any different to have a girl. Like,
I don't feel like it's a guy trying to purposely do it. I feel like it's a guy just like trying to seem cool in front of you.
But for what? So what, are you like nerdy when you're like with her alone? Like,
no, because some guy, no, look, because some guys with like guys are like probably the freaking most weirdest people ever. Like, they'll say the most crazy things that they wouldn't say in front of their girl. So when they're with their guys, it's almost like, oh, I don't know how to turn that switch off and like be normal and not say the things that I usually say with my guy friends. Because everybody knows the things you say with your guy friends are not things you say in front of.
But that's, I don't know, because half the time if a girl really likes you and you guys are together, most of the time she will not care, because you're already gonna be comfortable with her and weird around her when you guys are alone. So why do you have to be weird?
Why do you gotta be weird, guys?
With your friends, like, if she's there.
What's wrong with you?
Why? Answer
why? Answer her down in the comments right now. Why? Why do you do that?
Let me know.
She wants answers.
Your girl is confused. No, for real though, that's annoying. That is annoying. Because then you're looking at them like, you real life acting out like you do not be doing that at the house. Like, come on. Or they be trying to like pump their heads up and stuff, and you're just like,
oh my
no,
God.
you didn't. No, like that didn't happen.
That didn't happen. I can recall that did not happen.
And half the time, your female won't stitch you out, but she be thinking it. She'd be like,
And when you get back to the house, you'd be like, why was you lying?
Yeah, you're like, you're such a liar. Look at you, fronting.
Oh my goodness, dude. God, it's freaking Jenny, dude.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
And then just treat your girl the same way that you treat her when y'all alone.
Oh, there's another good one. Should a guy go get you flowers for Valentine's Day?
Yes. Look, I say yes just because even if it depends, like, because there's some females that don't mind not getting nothing for Valentine's Day, and it's okay. But deep down, it does make you feel good. So even though you don't ask for it, if they do it out of the kindness of their heart, then like it makes you feel hella good.
But
like,
when they don't do it, then girls are like,
they don't do
like
it,
this. They're like,
no, it's only the girls that expect something.
True.
Because there's a lot of females that will say like, oh well, we're together, he has to get me something. So he doesn't have to get you anything at all. Nothing. Zero.
Fucking Jenny, dude, dropping bombs on y'all right now.
It's not. They shouldn't feel obligated to get you something, because at that point it means nothing. If they want to, then they're doing it out of the kindness of their heart, and it means a lot more. So, I mean, if he don't get you nothing for Valentine's Day and you're sad, girl, you're just gonna have to sleep that sadness off. And just talk about it later or something. Or just let him know, like, it would have been nice. I've been in a situation where I really don't get nothing, and it's like nothing to me just because it's like, well, if you didn't get it, it's because you didn't want to. And I shouldn't have to tell you to get it, because then it's gonna be like you only got it because I told you, and then it's gonna make you feel worse.
But then that's the thing, like when a girl says like, oh, I don't need anything for Valentine's Day, and a guy actually listens, I feel like it's almost like a setup. Like, don't listen to her, what she says, because she's basically saying, get me the flowers, but I don't want to tell you that I want the flowers, because then it will mean less, like Jenny said.
Yeah, because you shouldn't. But I feel like if you're gonna get her something, get it. There's no reason to ask, like, do you want something for Valentine's Day? Because if you're asking me if I want something for Valentine's Day,
just believe the answer.
I'm gonna tell you no.
Wait, what?
I'm like, nah, I don't want anything. Like, I'm good. Because you're not doing it because you want to do it. You're just doing it because I'm gonna tell you to. Yeah. Like, because I'm pretty sure if I tell you go get me flowers and chocolates, you're gonna go get me flowers and chocolates. And then boom. You're not gonna do extra to give me more or something different. So just don't give me nothing at all.
Damn, tell me to get.
And honestly, I'd rather go to eat than to get some flowers. But I don't know, everybody's different.
Food the way to your heart, though?
Hell yeah.
Do's and don'ts for talking to exes. Should they talk to their ex or
no? Oh, it's an ex for a reason.
Baby, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Hell nah. I feel like that's disrespectful. Because you're bringing your past back when you're already somewhere else in your life. And what do you need to talk to them about anyways? Whatever you.
What if they're like a best friend, like they were really close and like, because like I mean there are relationships like that, right? Like where they're like really close and like damn your best friend.
I mean, I think that's different. I think it depends too, like how close and like the time that you guys were together and like how much in the past that was too. Because I've had best friends that were exes of mine that we were like, you know, after, because we realized it wasn't gonna work that way, and we ended on good terms and we just became really good friends. But there is boundaries and limits to everything, regardless. So
but I feel like guys don't know those boundaries.
Yeah, because they're
oh shit. Oh shit. Whoa.
I mean, you know, they just
Jenny was about to light y'all up right
now. They don't think
you do that.
Nah, this is serious business. We need to educate these boys. We need to put them on game, girls.
Oh, Jay, dude, I don't know what. Like, these girls are perfect at this. This like little Like when you close your like eyelids and then just like. Yeah, that one. Yeah, like they close it one time, open it hella like the gates of heaven or something. Like
it's because when we're young, we're taught young. When they're like, a ver, ojitos, we're like.
Oh shit. Damn.
It's a lifestyle.
As you can tell, me and Jenny are fucking cool as shit. If you didn't already know. Hella. Oh, dude, this one. Pay on a first date or no?
Yes.
Explain.
I feel like if you're inviting someone out, especially if it's a date, for the first time, like you guys, are hanging out for the first time, whatever. If they are inviting you, they are asking for your time. Okay. If you are willing to make time out of your day to be with that person and hang out with them, I feel like, yeah, you invited me, you take care of it. I think later if it's just like friends or whatever, like y'all chilling, let's go grab something to eat, then nah. You ain't got to.
So then that would lead me to my other thing. Would you say if a girl thinks like, oh, independent woman, I can do it myself, and
she wants to pay?
Yeah, then what? Then
that's her choice.
Or let her pay, or just be like, nah, I got it. Like you gotta insist on it. Or like, what should the guy do then?
Just be like, nah, it's cool. That way next time you could pay for it. I'll let you pay next time. Something like that. Like, don't let her pay. Independent, whatever. I don't care. Like, come on now, girl. It's a free meal. I'm just kidding.
What the?
I'm just kidding. I mean, there's some girls.
You know how many dudes just clicked away from that? We're like, I'm gone. What the? Oh my god. I ain't nobody's free
Wrong
meal.
answer.
Yeah. Yeah, like I ain't nobody's free meal. How dare you?
Hell no. No, I'm just kidding. Totally kidding.
No, she not. Yeah, no, she is.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. No, I'm just kidding. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like if she wants to pay and she's bugging to pay, then just let her pay. Let her pay her half. Just be like, split the check.
What about, oh dude, I feel so bad. You're gonna look at me and be like, Ceeezzy, I didn't think you were capable of this.
What?
What about like when a girl pays for both?
On the first date?
No, not on the first date, but like, say it's like
the
second or, yeah, a couple dates in.
Couple dates in? I mean,
like second, third, something like that.
I don't think there's really nothing wrong with it. As long as you're not like, I don't know, like, oh no, like I don't have any money, but let's go out. Or like, I don't know, like excuses and stuff. Like if you have the money to pay and she grabs the check before you do, or like she wants to pay and you let her, like, cool, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I've done it before.
Yeah.
But I mean, don't make it something that's like, okay, well she paid this time, so I'm sure she got it next time, or what.
Simple.
I'm an independent woman.
Oh
I
my
mean, no man.
Yo, I'm fucking
dead. I'm hilarious.
Hypes herself up, dude. Like, you never act like this.
Confidence.
Yeah.
I'm hilarious.
Confidence. Oh, this is the other question then. Side tangent. Confidence and cockiness. What's the difference?
This goes back to the beginning. Like, confidence is like, say like you're talking, I think, say like you're talking about like you know what you do as a career or whatever. And okay, so like for me, like if I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a hair braider, I do hair, and I'm been in it for so and so years, like, and they ask me like, oh, but are you good? And I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty good at what I do. That's being confident in you and your work. But if you're like, oh yeah, I'm the best one out in the bay, this and that, like nobody tops me, blah blah, that's being cocky. That's ugly. That is ugly. Don't do that. That's the difference. Be confident in you, in your work, and who you are, but don't be over the top like that. That's ridiculous. It makes you look ridiculous.
What if they genuinely feel like that? What if they genuinely feel like I'm the best? Like I'm
if
the
you
best
feel that way, cool. Just don't say it.
But like, so being confident would be like saying you can do something and then actually doing it.
Yeah, if you can say, because the thing is, like, I could say like, yeah, I'm the best in the Bay. I'm, you know, top everybody. Woo 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 woo. And I go to work, or I end up braiding you for some reason, or anything like that, or you see my work and I can't show up and show out, then I just look ridiculous.
Yeah.
Then I look ridiculous. But if I'm like, yeah, I'm really good at what I do, I've been doing it for years, this and that, whatever, and I go and I show out, then, you know, it's different.
Yeah, so that's the video, guys. This was do's and don'ts with Jenny. I swear, dude. Me and Jenny together is like fucking hilarious.
Hello.
When did she become funnier than me? What the fuck? Dude, am I rubbing off on you or what?
A little bit. I started feeling it, so I was like,
yo, this shit's fucking wild, dog.
Dead.
Alright, but yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. So subscribe, like, comment, do all that good stuff. I'll leave. You want your stuff in the description or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My hair page.
Oh, your hair page? You want your hair page?
Come get braided and faded. Hello.